Alright, here's how I like to rig up these larger worms with smaller hooks for drifting specifically, not for standard bobber, but you can bobber dog it if you want to. Start off with a size 4 octopus style hook, the standard egg loop, and take yourself a long needle. This is from my costuming days. I just completed another one of those. I'll hopefully hear back from the client on that one. Good news, all happy and hunky-dory. Put that eyelet all the way through. These worms happen to have a hole all the way through them to start off, but even if you don't, you can just use the pointy end, go straight and make your own hole, thread it through. Now here's what I do is a little bit different than most, I would say. I emphasize most. I'm sure others out there do what I do, but I don't think as frequently. Calm down. No roughhousing right now. Now here's the trick. This worm wants to get all bound up down there, so you got to put in a stopper, essentially. So the way I do that is pretty straightforward. It's another hook and a stopper. You can't use 2 hooks in a lot of places, but the regs will tell you that, so just be aware of that and act accordingly. So what I'm going to do is tie another egg loop, but I've got to tie it in such a way that the eye is well beneath the tip of the worm. So get it to the tip and I pull about 1 inch into the worm, right? And start my egg loop. 1, 2, 3. Then it gets a little cumbersome, but it can be effectively done. Got it there. Just got to get a really big loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's easy to mess up, but it's worth the effort in my opinion. Now, here's where it gets a little tricky also. You try to get the hooks to point in exactly the same direction. And the way you can do that is through the line. You can hear them wrestling. I told them not to, but whatever. Alright. That's close enough. I'd like closer, but that's close enough for now, I'd say. And you got 2 hooks going generally the same direction. And now for the stopper. It's just going to be a piece of wire. Got to find the eyelet of that hook and push it up through the eye, bend it back. Don't worry guys, they work like this all the time. They love each other. Got it through the eye, make sure you pull, it's not pulling, so the eye. Lucky for me, they have never harmed each other. You can bend like that, pull it back down through the rubber of the worm. So that it, oh, there we go. It's like it's not wanting to cooperate with me here. Alright, now we got it nice and straight. Here's a trick to correct that kink, by the way. You can do this in various ways. Because I overcompensated, I'm going to have to fix that. And the way you can do it is you just cut where the hook is coming out straight up the worm, the hole that it made on the way down. And depending on how much will determine how much you cut, but that's really all you got to do. And now it's nice and straight. Hook's facing the same direction. And now, if I get one of those big ass cutthroat that only grabs the end of it, I'm still going to get them. Here's an example. And you can put ahead of it whatever you want. Corky, for example, for buoyancy, or bead, whatever you want to do. But this is generally what you're looking for. And now you increase your hookup ratio. This is a size 4. This is a size 2, by the way. Both octopus style. I prefer the smaller hooks, as you probably already know. Better penetration.